Ukrainian Azov Brigades destroy Russian spearhead Pokrovsk. Ukrainians' Azov Brigades launched a daring and calculated penetration operation that pierced through Russia's exposed eastern flank, catching their forces off balance and driving deep into vulnerable territory. As the Russian lines crumbled under the pressure, the entire offensive spearhead was cut off and isolated, putting the final nail into the coffin of Russia's Dobropillia offensive and marking a turning point in the battle for the southern front.
Давай, давай, давай.
The operation was launched with the clear objective to secure the important high ground first, and then use it to penetrate deep into Russian defenses to collapse the Russian salient and create another encirclement. To achieve this, the Ukrainian officers opted for an infiltration approach with small infantry groups moving stealthily through Russian defensive gaps, building off Ukrainian saturation tactics, non-stop strikes in the rear, and ambushes of enemy units on the go. The Russian line was weaker than it could ever be. Ukrainian surveillance confirmed that Russian logistics had almost completely collapsed, and once identified, Ukrainian forces began pushing into the salient's weak left flank. Drone reconnaissance revealed that Russian defenders in the settlement of Zatishok were spread dangerously thin, with groups of only 2 or 3 soldiers covering entire sectors. Additionally, Zatishok lies in lower terrain surrounded on 3 sides by elevated ground, as Ukrainians aim to first push Russians off the highland and launch their assault from above. This would not only give them better firing positions, but also provide stronger drone signal coverage and therefore extensive FPV and reconnaissance support. From above, Russian movements were tracked with precision even by frontline units, making concealment nearly impossible. Footage from the operation captured how Ukrainian FPV drones initially pinpointed Russian hideouts in basements and small structures scattered across the settlement. Once the drone struck, panic set in, and Russian troops abandoned their shelters, scrambling for safety in the surrounding tree lines. This proved to be a fatal mistake, as Ukrainian drone operators simply shifted their attention to the fleeing soldiers, hammering them with further precision strikes. Amid the chaos, a small group of 4 Ukrainian infantrymen advanced downhill into the settlement. Their mission was not only to clear resistance, but also to capture survivors. In the first encounter, a demoralized Russian soldier surrendered instantly, showing clear psychological exhaustion. 2 others resisted, leading to a brief but sharp firefight that ended with their surrender as well. By the end of the combat mission, 9 Russian soldiers had been captured in Zatishok alone. As a result of these operations, Ukrainians successfully pushed Russians off the high ground and extended the gray zone into Zatishok. The success not only burned through local Russian defenses, but also secured the flank and allowed Ukrainian assault units to reach Novotoretsk, raining down hell from above. Ukrainian forces enjoy improved observation and fire control, making it even harder for Russian reinforcements to re-establish cohesion in this sector. Over the past week, Russian channels have repeatedly complained about these strikes, particularly in the Donetsk region. The videos show multiple trucks and armored vehicles being hit while in transit, often in areas far behind the front line. For Russia, this is a serious problem, Reinforcements are being lost before they can even enter combat, and unlike shelling or drone attacks near the front, these strikes are taking place in the deep rear zones previously assumed to be safe. Those that do survive the redeployment face a second wave of attacks, as Ukrainian units are now launching coordinated clearing operations the moment new Russian troops arrive in rushed fashion. Footage from the 93rd Mechanized Brigade shows Ukrainian scouts advancing into a contested village under the cover of T-80 BVM tank, flushing out remaining Russian defenders and methodically clearing the area. The tank does not just provide firepower, it also acts as a mobile cover for advancing infantry, allowing them to move through open areas and clear buildings at close range. Once the area is secured, follow-on elements move in to stabilize the line. Then comes the third phase, rapid assault by elite formations, as footage from the Azov Brigade Spear Group shows them advancing under fire in tight formation, pushing through tree lines and debris fields to reach enemy strongpoints. The footage shows that they do not engage in drawn-out firefights, instead moving rapidly under close coordination with each other and drone overwatch, using aggression and overwhelming force to break what remains of the Russian line.